Come on, Jack Frost, I'm waiting for you.
From diesel or gas pacers to rocket-powered racers, Nomads, GoMads, RV schoolies, they'll turn it, tweak it, tune it, fix it so smoothly. That's why he's Badge. Everybody needs one.
Back, sports fans. Now, if they open the border in a month, I'm going to kill somebody, I'll guarantee you. This is a lot of work. We're going to show you the whole thing right from start to finish. It'll be a long video, but just suck it up, princess. You can get through it. So what we basically ended up doing was you seen how we put the garage up. We used the same setup there. We put tarps over it. We ended up putting 8 tarps over it. And we got 2 white ones from Brad. And then we took this from our little tent we have with the windows. So you heard about cabin fever. Well, that's what that stops. You have to look out and see the outside. You can't keep it say you can't see outside. That's the worst thing you can do, believe me. So that's just what I'm saying. Okay, so now you remember even Ryan brought that small garage. Well, we used it all for the bars by lifting it up 30 inches and putting in the thing. Now you see this is our fancy door here, of course, with our sign. And this is all insulated, of course. And come on in. Now, it's going to be really hard to see, but what we've done now is we left the picnic table here in the barbecue. And you'll see that's all open up there. So now in the winter time when it snows, I'll have to go up there and take the snow off. See, if you put the tarps on top of the trailer, you don't have to worry about it. It's all insulated all the way around the bottom, all the way. This side's got 2-inch on it, and the other side's got 2-inch too. And it's all totally insulated. So we'll get back and I'll take a picture of the outside. We go in here to get our propane and everything. Now, you're probably asking about the exhaust pipe. Well, you know carbon monoxide poisoning, right? So what we're going to do is exhaust the heater out. Now, we built this thing. We've been at this for almost 2 weeks now, or a week and a little bit. And the heater hasn't kicked in 3 days. The only thing we have is a wave on low, and then we end up turning it off because it's too damn hot. So I think we're on to something here. So I will show you, and we'll go over into the water. Okay, now this white tarp is nothing but cosmetic. It's really not doing nothing. It just takes it from a jack-o'-lantern to a snowbank, basically is all it's doing. Because it's sort of stuck out like a sore thumb, so that's why we covered up. Now we have another one too. We're gonna put right on the peak and tie it down, and then you won't get no the snow will hit it and come right off. So we just got the 12 by 12s holding it right now. But when the snow comes, if the snow comes, might not even get any snow. We'll cover that and bring it up about 18 inches of snow. Now all them gaps you see in the front there, I'll tighten that up and tape it. So for a door for the watershed, all you do is you just use a piece of wire, you overlap the tarps foot or so. That's all you need to do. Now in here we have a piece of 2-inch. It's like a door, and we just slide that out of the way. Now you've seen the watershed before. It's the same thing. We just put a little more insulation on it. Now we'll put I just keep this here for now. When I put the wave on, I'll take this piece out and I'll set it up here. Now we have the sewer system. We got the elbow now. You can see the elbow. Now underneath, I put I'll get Elle in there. She can see. Underneath there, I put a piece of insulation underneath the valves, and I spray foamed all the valves. So and remember they're still heated. So yeah, we just basically did that. The sewer line, you don't have to heat the sewer line. because it's in a field system, so you just dump it. You don't leave it open. You never leave it open. So that's basically how this ended up. So yeah, this is pretty much done. We have a light out here too. And if you notice this foam, spray foam is amazing stuff. Is all this here styrofoam, like, is all put together with foam. So in the summer or something, when I have to move it and the border opens, 15 minutes, we're down the road. So it'll just break away from there. It's just great stuff for this. When it comes to foam board, spray insulation is your buddy. And on the back, you can't really see the back, but it's got styrofoam all the way from the ground to up about a foot up the body, and then we wrapped it. Now this basically is 3 tarps because they're all overlapping each other. It's like 1.5 inches thick. Like, honest to God, we've been in this for 4 or 5 days now, and I cannot believe the difference. Like, we have, Elle noticed just a little bit of moisture on the walls this morning, like minuscule water on the walls. So I think it's going to work real good, but we'll keep an eye on it. Now, the big trick to this now is to go and put snow all around it. Now, remember I was telling you about the 30-pound bottles that they don't flow in the winter if it goes down below 40 degrees, minus 40, or what do you want, minus 20 Celsius. And so we are going to use 30s because it's wrapped up. So I'm thinking we have a temperature gauge, so we'll every week we'll tell you what's going on. We'll keep you updated exactly what's going on. And we have a temperature gauge in the water system. Now, the thing about that is, though, it tells us the humidity in there is high. It's like 70%. Well, the water tank's there, right? So we're going to keep an eye on it, and we'll tell you every week how we're doing and if we have any issues or anything. I don't think we are. So I'll leave that with you. I hope you get something out of it. And if you got any questions at all, put it down below. Okay? Now, there's a lot of things you have to remember. Your tank heater's got to work, and your all your heaters in your trailer have to work. So that's stuff you have to, that's over and above all this stuff. Like all your heaters and that's got to work perfect. So I'm just going to leave that with you. If you got any questions, put it down below, and I hope you got something out of it.
Badge, lunch. Oh, you gotta wash your hands before you come in.
Salad? That's not lunch.
Badge. Everybody needs one. We love our badge.